Hi, I'm Mal, and welcome to another episode of MiniModelMakes. It's a horrible rainy day here in my man cave at the moment. It's still locked down, so I thought I would spend most of the day making unboxing videos of the Imperial Guard Army, or Astra Militarum Army, that I want to work on over the next couple of months. So this is the third video I'm doing today, so bear with me everyone there. And this is a biggish one because I have the Start Collecting Astra Militarum box here. It's been over 20 years since I have done anything kind of Imperial Guard Astra Militarum-y, so I'm looking forward to seeing what's in this box. I can't really remember too much of what you used to get with these Cadians, which they are actually roughly 20 years old. I remember them coming out for the 13th Black Crusade Eye of Terror campaign. So we'll see what's in the box. I'll get the overhead cam set up and we'll run through everything for you. Alright. So for the next instalment in my What's in the Boxes of Astra Militarum units, we have the Start Collecting Astra Militarum box set, which is too big to fit properly into my little hobby area. So you've got your Start Collecting Astra Militarum in here and a photograph of what you get inside the box. There are 13 Citadel miniatures. On the back you've got a little blurb on the Astra Militarum. You have the units in there, so you have your commissar, Cadian shock troops, Cadian heavy weapons team, and Lehman Rust battle tank. You have the paints that have been used on the models to give you an idea if you want to paint them like the box set, which I pretty much actually want to do for these. We're going to be doing, or the idea is to do, a US cavalry, sort of 7th cavalry inspired army. So the tank is next to useless for that. However, I do have a Death Corps of Krieg army I've been working on as well, which has got a lot of armour in it, so the tank will not be Cadian, it will go over to the Death Corps and be completely different colour. So let's open the box up. Now, it's been a long time since I've done anything sort of Imperial Guard. It looks like 2021 is going to be the year of the Imperial Guardsmen. We have our tray. I've just taken the frames out. So we have our bases in a little packet. Good. I don't like it when the bases are not in the packet and they tend to fly everywhere as you open up the box. We've got our Officio Prefectus Commissar instructions and guide there for him. It's pretty straightforward, I would assume, looking at that model. But it has got some braiding and tassels that I'm sure you'll have to make sure are in the right place as you're putting them together, so be careful when it comes to that. We have the wonderful Cadian transfer sheet. What I really do love about these is you get the little spades and diamonds in the bottom. Brilliant. All appears to be the same sheet as you get in every box set, which is a shame though, because it'd be nice to have some different numbers, but beggars can't be choosers. Camera, I don't think the camera can pick it up really well, which is a shame, but they're very, very, well, it's white on a pale blue background, not the best for picking up. Then we have a regular Imperial Guard tank transfer sheet, which has all your other bits and pieces on there for the tank. Big base, that'll be for your heavy weapons team. And then we have instructions. So, Cadian heavy weapons team instructions. No rules in these like you're getting in box sets at the minute. These must be older style. You've got your Lehman Rust tank. So this looks like you can you build an exterminator? I don't know, we'll have a look when we look at the frames. Normal tank instructions. I have done a Imperial Guard, so yeah, you get your rules there, which is quite good. I have done an unboxing video of a Lehman Rust tank, so I'm not going to go into that too much, I'm going to move the tray out the way so I can start chucking some bits and pieces in. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen at home. First two frames are the heavy weapons team. Once again, I have done an unboxing video on the heavy weapons team, so go and watch that. But it's exactly the same as you would find. You've got your options for your heavy weapon there, and then your crewmen and your little accoutrement, your accessories like sandbags and backpacks and things, just to make things a bit different. As I've said, if you've not watched the heavy weapons team video unboxing, I cover the frames a bit more in there, but I'll put the thing out to everybody. This army that I'm doing is based on the US Air Cavalry, the 7th Air Cavalry. I've not decided how I'm going to do my heavy weapons yet, whether it's going to be rule of cool or whether it is going to be rules based. What's the best weapons out there at the minute? Come and tell me, all you Imperial Guard players, if you're watching this. Should I go along rule of cool? Should I use things like missile launchers for flexibility, or mortars, because the 7th Cav did have mortars at the Battle of Ydrang? Heavy bolters, because, you know, there's no such thing as an M60 in the 40k universe. Hit me up, let me know. Please tell me and give me some opinion. Recently got 100 subscribers, which is amazing of you all. It'd be nice to have a little bit of input from you about my hobby. Then I have got the Lehman Rust frames. Sorry, I'm going to be zooming out. I always do it the wrong way. Apologies, there's going to be a lot of zooming in, zooming out for this. So it's your standard Lehman Rust battle tank. It does have all the options that you get in the rules on there. As I said, this will be going across to my Krieger armoured company, so it will probably end up as a base Lehman Rust. We've got all your extra sponsons on there, and bits and flamers, melters, plasmas. Then you have the tracks and the rest of the tank. What I would like to say about this is I've noticed it had been years since I built a Lehman Rust or a Chimera, and you used to have to put all the little wheels, as it were, on the frames and then the tracks over the top of them, and it was an absolute pain. You don't have to do that anymore. It's just glue the two sides together and then put your tracks over the top, which is amazing. Very good. Smoke launchers there, and the tracks meet up quite nicely. It used to be a right pain in the old days to try and get your tracks to meet up alright. But enough whinging about the old days. Okay, so that's the tank covered with. If you want more in-depth look, I have got a Lehman Rust tank unboxing video. For our next one, I'll bring this in. Hey, I got it right first time. We have the commissar. There's loads of these floating around the market at the minute because you get one of these in every box set. He's got his plasma pistol, or you can give him a bolt pistol instead for variation, which is nice. You've got your obligatory I'm a hero or special character, so I'm going to be stood on a rock to differentiate myself off my base. He's got the power sword, his legs, really nice braided jacket. Love the detail that you get on this model. You have the body, and most importantly the good old fearsome commissar's peak cap with the eagle on, and his stern disapproving face. So he will probably be stalking the battlefield at the side of my colonel, getting ready to shoot him in the head should something rubbish happen or things not go the Imperium's way. Beautiful, beautiful model. Really do like that commissar. I am going to have to hit them up though for a Lord Commissar model from the website, because they're just superb as well. But really like that. Finally we go to our good old, because they're at least 20 years old from memory, Guardsmen sprues. I will zoom. See, wrong way. Doesn't last for long, does it? Guardsmen sprues for Arcadians. And what I'm going to check is I've got 2 sprues that are exactly the same. So I'm going to put one to one side. And we will just run through this one, because there's no point doing the other one. It's exactly the same. We really have stood the test of time, these models. They still look brilliant. We have 6 heads along the top, 1 with a Voxcaster, the rest are your normal Guardsmen. Then you've got your obligatory bayonet frogs, water canteen and ammunition pouches. The Voxcaster for the squad, and 5 sets of legs, grenade holding arm, the flamer tanks and a spare lasgun. Then you have got a water canteen and the ammunition pouch for the grenade launcher, which is really cool. 5 sets of bodies in the standard Imperial Guard flak armour. So here we have the canteen and the ammunition pouch for the grenade launcher, which is great. You've got your flak armoured bodies here in your standard Imperium flak armour uniform. Then I'm going to turn the frame around. We have our empty helmet, the sergeant's head with his communicator, and then more grenades and ammunition pouches. Moving over to the weapon section, then you've got your holding arms for your lasguns. I always think that the most boring part of a kit is the holding the weapon arm. I don't know why. Just like, oh, come on. Probably because you've got to glue it on and make sure it's connected to the weapon and all that sort of stuff. I just think they're the worst bits of the kit. You've got lasguns, including bayonets fixed. And then only 2 special weapons in this frame. It is a really old frame. You've got your flamer and your grenade launcher, of which I will probably be doing grenade launchers just for the rule of cool, and 7th Cavalry, a grenade launcher would be more fitting with a unit than a flamer. But if you're a veteran Imperial Guard player out there, make a case for me equipping some of my chaps with flamers, please. Let me know in the comments to this video, that would be amazing. We have a chainsword, a las pistol which would go on the sergeant, the special weapon arms for the flamer and the grenade launcher, and another boring old I'm holding my lasgun arm there. So 3 guns with bayonets fixed, but I'm sure you could, there's enough bits and pieces in these frames, you could put bayonets on the other ones if you like it up close and personal. I said the second frame is exactly the same. Always do it the wrong way. And that's it. What I do like about this box set is, obviously, if you start to buy things like the heavy weapon squads and the command squad box sets, they'll dovetail nicely with these frames, and you can get a bit more variation out of your guard and a bit of mix and match and other bits and pieces. So that is the Start Collecting box set. What I like about it is you've got your Guardsmen in there. And you've got a heavy weapons team as well, so you've got the option there to make, your normal 10 men or your 8 men and your heavy weapons team, which is good. I'm not a fan of the tank being in there, to be honest, because generally tank companies wise, you know, a lot of people just buy tanks, a lot of people do infantry instead. I'd rather have another squad in there, maybe. I don't know, this is just me positing. Also, I think it would have been better to have a command squad in the box set instead of the commissar. People are buying multiple of these box sets. You're just going to end up with multiple commissars looking exactly the same. Where even with having a command squad in there, yes, you've got a command squad instead of commissar, all looking the same. But there's more special weapons, there's more scope for variation, there's more scope to make little conversions and bits and pieces, which would be amazing if you bought a couple of box sets. But that's my 2 pennyworth on the subject, really. It's a nice little box set, you get a little bit of everything in there, but of course it's not really a start of an Imperial Guard army or Astra Militarum army. You are going to have to buy more bits and pieces, or at least a command squad and another platoon to start an army. But that's the way the Imperial Guard are, or Astra Militarum are. I'm showing my age, sorry. It's the Guard, son. Right, so that's it. I will wrap up this video. And that brings our video on the Start Collecting Astra Militarum box to a conclusion. I can't wait to start painting some of these models. I'm really looking forward to doing the commissar and to start thinking about my first rifle section, and from there going on to my first platoon and my first company. So that was the box in a nutshell. My thoughts on it are, it's quite a nice box. Obviously it is not an army. Astra Militarum are large forces, and this is not really a fieldable force. Maybe it would have been better to drop the tank, put another section in there, and the command box set instead of the commissar, and then it would have been a lot better for people who are collecting a large army to maybe buy 2 or 3 of these. Because the way it's going, in a normal force, you're not going to want 3 tanks, you're not going to want 3 commissars exactly the same. Thinking a bit outside the box, excuse the pun, Games Workshop, that might be a way to go in future with the Imperial Guard or other Horde armies. And that really is it. That's my thoughts, that's what you get inside. So not much more to say except please like, subscribe and share. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I have a series of Imperial Guard videos that I've done unboxings for. I've also unboxed the Lehman Rust tank and a Forge World version in the past. Please go hit up that video. And I've also got a video on how to paint a Lehman Rust tank in Death Court of Krieg Grey Drab at the moment as well, so you can watch that as well. That would be amazing. Say I'm now over 100 subscribers. Thank you so much to everyone who's taken the time to subscribe to my videos. It's humbling that this guy stuck in his man cave in the middle of a lockdown is being followed by so many people. I didn't think it'd end up even like this. I know it's still small scale, but it's brilliant. Thank you so much. Wherever you are in the world, please stay safe. Please get in touch, especially as I'm busy making this Imperial Guard army. Give me your thoughts, give me your ideas, give me your wealth of experience, Guard players out there, with what might be better for me to do, what would be better in rules. If you think my ideas are good, what fluff I could put into the army to make it come alive. It'd be amazing if you could get in touch and let me know, and even show me your own armies and the inspiration behind them. That'd be absolutely great to hear from people, and show me your hobby. It'd be brilliant. So please get in touch. I do have a MiniModelMakes Facebook page. Come see me on there. That's another way you could get in touch with me and show off your stuff. That'd be great. Wherever you are in the world, please come say hello. It's locked down. Let's share some hobby and talk to each other. It'd be great. So yeah, stay safe. Bye for now. Take care. See you shortly.